The Homeless World Cup kicks off in Mexico today. Here's Raf Diallo's report from one of Ireland's final training sessions before they headed off.
All right, Raf Diallo here from Off the Balls Team 33 in Ballybock. So I'm here for the first, one of the last training sessions that the Ireland team will be taking part in ahead of the Homeless World Cup that's taking place in Mexico from November 13 to November 18. So I'm just taking in a bit of training and chatting to a couple of the players.
We're in the walk, it happens because the hard work pays off. It's the little things that we need to start grasping now, boys, yeah?
Well, they've been training intensely twice a week. They've been looking at all the tactics that's involved, goalkeeping training, and just playing different friendlies and so forth and so on. Yeah. But really, their level of fitness is up now. It's just a question of getting games in and getting familiar with the rules. But they're pretty much there. They just can before the storm. The phony war, I call it.
And in terms of the actual training pitch that they're on here in the background, is it similar to what we're going to see in Mexico?
Yeah, it's the nearest we could find that replicates the conditions you'll get over there, except for the weather. Yeah. But Dublin City Council are actually making a purpose-built pitch for us at the moment, St. Catherine's, Marylebone Lane. So from next year onwards, we'll be able to play in exactly the same size pitch, dimension-wise, goal size-wise, in every way.
Yeah, well, I'm expecting a big challenge, because obviously the world-class players that's going to be there, and for us to go over and take part in that, it's a dream come true, honestly,
What position do you play?
I play as a centre midfielder on 11 side, but because this is only a 4 side, we just rotate positions,
I was watching you do a few keepy-uppies beforehand as well. Obviously, you're doing about 50 more keepy-uppies than I can ever do in my lifetime best. But in terms of like the training sessions, what you're going to be doing here, what's the kind of drills that you'll be doing tonight, for example?
Yeah, tonight we're just there's lads coming up from Sheriff Street, so we're just going to be actually playing matches just to get us ready for next week. Yeah. So we won't be doing much training, just football. Yeah.
And in terms of how the street leagues have helped you, what's the best benefit you've got out of it?
Yeah, well, getting selected to be the captain of my country, it's a dream come true to be nominated for the captain, and just to be here together with the lads last couple of months is unbelievable.
Yeah, it can be an extremely proud moment. I mean, most of us dream of like lining out for our country and having the anthem and everything else. So I'm sure you're looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's always a dream that I had, and now it's at the coming true. So we're just looking forward to getting started.
Yeah, and how, obviously we had Sean Kavanagh in studio last week, and he's done so much in terms of setting up the street leagues and getting it going, bringing teams over. Personally for you, I'm sure you're grateful for everything he's done, but how has he helped you personally?
He's helped me a lot. Sean's a great man, and the stuff he does behind the scenes is unnoticed, But just have a look around you here, and this is what he's producing, year in, year out, and it's great to see. Credit to the man.
This year we've been doing altitude training, so we do that once a week, so that's a big help.
Where'd you do the altitude training?
In Junction 6 in Castlelock.
Oh, right.
One of the lads is the manager over there. He's actually coming away with us, so he got it for us. So yeah, it's good.
What kind of things do you do? Because I've never been in an altitude tent or anything like that.
Sort of like a chain, but you have like bikes, treadmills, row machines, and take the oxygen out and put the heat up. It's hard, but it's good.
Yeah. Do you mind me asking maybe your own kind of background and everything in terms of your own situation?
Well, I actually I went to prison, was caught with some drugs, and I got out, and actually where I was living I got evicted from, so I had nowhere to live, so I became homeless, so I had to go through that route. So, but I'm good now. I'm having my own place, I'm walking away, and everything's good.
Yeah, and as I kind of found,
great help from all the lads as well.
And as I kind of found by chatting to some of the former players as well, it gives you a lot of hope at first being involved in this, being with the team, and I'd say you're hopeful once you come back from the World Cup, it's just full steam ahead.
But even with that, it's not only the street leagues. The lads that run the street leagues now, you have all the numbers. If you ever need that during the week, give them a text or whatever. So it's all good. It's not just doing street leagues on the day. It's all thing. It's good.
And in terms of your hopes then for after the tournament as well, in terms of fundraising and things, what's the plan there?
Well, at the moment we're making contingency plans for keeping the street league afloat next year, but also we're looking at making an application to host the Homeless World Cup. Presently we're trying to garner support towards that, and we're looking to bring on commercial sponsors, because next year it's going to be held in Wales, and if Wales can do it, we certainly can do it. So it just needs support from the powers that be.
And in terms of getting that support, who would you particularly want to kind of target in terms of getting a message out there to get some help?
Well, we're looking at the FAI have they're hosting I think it's the under-21 tournament.
Yeah, in 2023.
Yeah, and we'll be looking at them to get through their channels, but we'll be also looking at our commercial sponsors, TV stations, everyone that can push it forward. We'd ideally like to have somebody, a social entrepreneur, somebody of the calibre maybe of Dennis O'Brien. I know he funded the international team, but maybe he could put his weight behind a bid for holding the Homeless World Cup in Ireland. It'd be great for the country. Yeah. It'd be a showcase for what we can do, and for people's perception of homelessness is, and to show them that people need not be stigmatised by how they're categorised.
Yeah, and from what we can see in the background, like the immense passion, and also I was watching. I think I was talking to the captain, and the keepy uppies he was doing lost count. So there's a lot of talent and skill and dedication here.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a fantastic amount of talent, particularly in the cities and urban areas. Kids still go out and play football, and they're so passionate about it. And there's no lack of skill there. So I mean, they talk about skill levels not coming through, but the skill is there. It just needs to be nurtured in a proper way.
Yeah, best of luck to the Irish team heading out to Mexico for the Homeless World Cup. And that report from Raf Diallo, you can follow him on Twitter @RafTastico. We'll put that up on all of our social channels a little bit later on for you as well. Now,